Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie and I can't wait to lose all respect for you. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And it is skippable because I'm not a monster. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever donated blood. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you have a hairy butt. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. everyone voted for, that is indeed the faker. Without a moment to spare. Wow. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Just want to leave it to chance, huh? Okay. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up the amount of fingers with 10 being the highest. That represents how handy you consider yourself around the house. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Talk amongst yourselves. Seriously, talk amongst yourselves and find that faker. Everybody voted for. Yep, you found the faker. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, make your food poisoning face. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. Everyone suspects you all ganged up on the wrong person. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task, make your post-sex face. Vote for the faker now. And the votes were for. You all caught the faker. And not a moment too soon. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. the task was, hold up as many fingers as toppings you typically order on a pizza. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. The votes singled out. You found the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of...
Wake up. Wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, a phantasm of mind-rending challenges. But it's also just stupid fun. You'll love it or my name isn't... Whoops! Almost broke the first rule of nameless serial killers there. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. Fine, let's just skip it then. See if I care. Okay now, first question. This question is for jerks who like to act like they know quantum physics, but are really just a stupid jerk wearing a scarf at a party. I'm talking to you, Gavin. What's not in the box with Schrodinger's cat? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Spell words now! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. Ooh, let's see what you did there. Have I mentioned that I also punish bad spelling? Life is pain. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's a ghosty ghost. But keep playing, and I promise you can still win. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. Whittled down to 1 already? Crap, this was faster than I expected. Okay, don't freak out. You can do this. You just have to stall a bit. Alright then. If you can survive 2 more questions, everyone goes to the final round. Let's try another one. I love sports traditions, like the serving of strawberries and cream at Wimbledon, or how after the Kentucky Derby the jockeys eat the winning horse. I think they do. Well, if they don't, they should. According to tradition, what do the winners of the Indianapolis 500 drink after winning the big race? Who said? This one? One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the killing floor. Ugh, look at this mess. There's blood all over this art, and it was really expensive. The blood, I mean. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Whoa, I just suddenly had the strongest sense of deja vu. Weird, right? All tingly. I mean, I've run this game before a bunch of times, but it was different than that. Then again, it could also be this ice pick that's been lodged in my skull for the last year. Sometimes it weirds my brain out. Should probably do something about that. Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Nice work. Next time try beating some actual people. I've got more questions for you. And now on to someone far more nefarious than me. Bill Keane is the creator of which comic strip? Who said this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Played at the original Woodstock. Tap on each answer that fits, then press. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you. That just wasn't challenging enough. Water Pokemon. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Nations north of the equator. I'm going to have to punish my writers. Here's another one. Gotcha! Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters. Now escape before the others catch you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Another life swap. Ivy League schools. The Babysitter's Club novels. Welcome to Trivia Night. I feel like we've done this before. We've done this before, right? I just didn't dream that. Weird. Well, let's get to it. Okay, first question. Which board game is the classic game of India? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's test your memory. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. Is it distracting if I start yelling out, car, duck, square, Wisconsin? From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Don't let those other players do better than you, okay? For real, it'll be bad. And looky, here's the pattern. How close did you get? You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did. We'll get you next time. Here's how everyone's doing so far, but also know that who you are as a person is just as important. Alright, next question. What does the T in TMZ stand for? Who picked this one? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. You know what you can always count on? Math. Literally. Ah! Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Let's go! Math! Wow, this is just like watching The Beautiful Mind. I wish we could do math all day, but time's almost up. Well, you've won this round. Here's the scoreboard again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now. Alright, next question. And now on to the second happiest place on Earth. After here, of course. What does the E in Epcot stand for? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Very good. How about this? It's important to get along with your neighbors. What's the name of the inmate located next to Dr. Lecter's cell in Silence of the Lambs? And the correct answer is this. Which leaves only you. You're in for a treat. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 5. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as... The last I checked, this isn't trivia let's all be nice to each other party. Roll higher than me or you die. No fair. You use probability against me. Don't blame yourself. It was blind luck. You'll get him next time. Who's the best serial killer? I am. Okay, where was I? Here's another one. How many stages are there in the Tour de France? Who picked this one? Which leaves only you. I want to show you something. I like to give all my victims at least the illusion they could escape. Go ahead and spin it! Spin, my lovely, spin! You know, the wheel was humanity's greatest invention. Just saying. Next question. How many faces does a dodecahedron have? Who said this one? One of you is still alive. Let's go someplace fun. Let's play the finger-cutting game. If you've got a hangnail, now's the perfect time to take care of it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. Ready, set, slice. Thanks for the finger. Let's try another one. This would be my one question I'd ask the old wise man who sits atop the mountain. Which NFL quarterback's mom appeared in a series of commercials for Campbell's Chunky Soup? the correct answer is this. I have a surprise for you. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Ah! I can't wait to see what gets picked. The drinks have been drunk. Now let's see what everyone drank. Say what? No one drank any poison? That's why I prefer the loser wheel. Let's try this again. This question proves that even people in the 1700s needed some nightmare fuel. What opera features a killer clown? And the correct answer is this. Let's go someplace fun. Let's have some fun with spelling. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Everybody else will be playing along too. And if any of them spell a longer word than you will be punished. Word time, go! Let's see what you could come up with. Let's see if anyone beat you. You got lucky. Those random letters you put together accidentally spelled a word. Alright, next question. What food company actually owns the Weight Watchers weight loss clinics? Who said? This one? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Ooh, look at all this money just sitting here for anyone to take. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Don't be shy. Talk it out. Okay, who did what? If nobody's the victim, everybody's the victim. Oh crap, everybody's dead. I need somebody alive for the final round. Okay then. You have the most money, so you get one more chance. The time has come. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Diet Coke ingredients. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Matthew McConaughey films in which he plays a lawyer. Laxative brands. Can you stay out of the shadows? Girl Scout cookies. That was too easy. Here comes the next question. Sharks. Here's another one. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Here comes the next question. Legumes. Here's another one. Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria. You're almost free. I believe in you. Rum-based cocktails. Countries and capitals that start with B. Oh, this is so close. A real photo finish. Left-handed NBA players. Back again? Well, I can honestly say this is the longest relationship I've ever been in. Let's do it. Alright, first question. Betelgeuse is a star in what constellation? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Lame. I've got more questions for you. Who is the funny-named narrator of the Dr. Seuss book, If I Ran the Circus? picked this? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. I'm thinking about kidnapping someone famous. Got any recommendations? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Pick the answer that makes you go, waiter, I do not want this. Please take it back. The votes are in. Ooh, these words will look good on your headstone. Here's everybody's scores. Don't get too obsessed with your numbers, though. It's mostly about the killing. Here's another one. Which of these company names is just made-up words? Who said this? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Uh-oh, this is a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Oh man, I am parched. I'm really bad at remembering to stay hydrated. Just a second while I have a little water. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. Okay, let's see if everyone else is dumber than you. Bingo! Say goodbye! To be fair, predators are supposed to attack the weakest link. Oh crap, I just realized there's only one of you left alive. That means we should go to the final round now, but it's early, and I'm having too much fun. How about this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Let's try another one. The 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill took place in which body of water? Who said this one? Too easy. How about this? I'm getting worried that we're not gonna be friends, and that really upsets me. What's it gonna take for you to like me? the correct answer is this one. One of you is still alive. Let's play a game. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. And done. And don't get me started on how memorization is a lost art form ever since the introduction of smartphones. I could talk your ear off. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? I hate to be one of those modern parents with impossible standards, but if you get one wrong, you die. Was this the order you burned into your brain? How did you do? Wow, I bet you even remember your friends' birthdays. Oh good, we're just down to one. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? Here's your first category. Mythical creatures with human heads. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Letters in the Greek alphabet. Okay, an easy one. Here's another one. European rivers. Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Beware of the darkness. 12 apostles of Jesus. I get it. You did well. South American countries. What a crazy game, am I right? Here comes the next question. Rodents. This is so exciting! Masters Tournament winners. Left-handed pitchers. So many kills. Here's another one. Founding UN members. So much blood. Here's another one. Characters in Star Wars: A New Hope.